Hello my friends, and thanks for tuning in to our channel here with the Sadle real estate team. I am Brett Reckamp. We're talking about some of the things we do in Portland on a regular day, aka good old-fashioned standard day as a Portlander. A lot of us have kids. Of course, got to go to school. That's where I'm coming to you right now. It's from Bose Elementary School in the Beaverton School District, not far from my house. Terrific school. It's an elementary school, and kids are out here on this particular day just playing, enjoying the weather and the safety and just overall beautiful feel of the Portland metro area. We know we gotta go to work, we gotta put our kids to school, and that's one of the things we do each and every day here in Portland. So got a lot to get to. I personally took one day and actually turned it into 2 days as I make this video because it's hard to get it all in. A little bit of fun, a little bit of work. You know how that goes. Portland traffic is a little rough sometimes, like any metro city. We're a top 25 city, so yes, we have issues with the traffic as you make your way to work, unless you're working remotely. And then some people work in the suburbs, some work in retail, some downtown, others in other locations around the west side, east side. I'm coming to you, as it turns out, kind of later in a beautiful afternoon, again from Bose Elementary. So just a nice little glimpse of what we consider kind of a standard day. It was sunny earlier this weekend, poured right earlier this week. That happens around the Portland metro area, but don't sweat it because it makes everything beautiful. And sometimes, quite frankly, when it gets too hot, you wish it would cool off and rain some. If you're looking to move to the Portland metro area, you have the right place. We're the Sadle real estate team. Our numbers are right there. We take your phone calls. We know a lot about all the different communities, from Gresham to Hillsborough to the west. That's east and west. Those are main kind of cities here around the Portland metro area. It's a very active city, so it's not a bad way to kick off this video by walking down one of these little paths. Yes, this is a school, but there are tons of other locations. I'll show you at least one of them and talk about certainly many of them. You can almost always find a nice path by your house, a nice little place to recreate, plenty of little parks too, and places for the kiddos to play. Lots of sports happening. My kid happens to be a basketball player and also a golfer, as it turns out. We do a lot of that, golfing now that he's older, but if you're into the other types of activities, whether it's soccer, something like that for your younger kids, boatloads of leagues, little league, for baseball. There's also flag football and other things for the girls too that's becoming pretty popular here around the Portland metro area. All right, we're off from our Beaverton neighborhood on our way for a nice day in Portland. A little golf extravaganza today, kind of picking up some clubs, and we're heading for the golf show at the Portland Expo. Driving from our neighborhood in Beaverton. My son is with me today, and we're gonna make it a really cool day. Just so happens that it's perfect weather, which is one thing about Portland that's actually a secret. The weather is way better than a lot of people think. One thing I notice is when you arrive back into the Northwest, see those trees right there? That's stuff that you take for granted that you really appreciate once you get back into this area. So we'll take you around Portland and enjoy a Saturday. Okay, here we are at Redtail, upper portion of the range. Keeping my voice down because it's hot. There's my son, Keenan. Lefty, stud. Nice little shot heading west. This is to the west. Redtail Golf Center is in Portland, right on the edge of Beaverton. And it's a very popular golf course and range, actually owned by the city of Portland. about all I can do here, because again, keeping my voice down to disc golf, is Red Tail Golf Center in Portland. A day in the life of a Portlander, well, it's the same as most people, and that involves work, right? We work a lot in our lives. I'll show you a gorgeous little cityscape here in downtown Portland, talking about a day in the life. It involves work, but fortunately we have a nice view. There's Portlandia, peering right down 5th Street, Southwest 5th Street. This is downtown Portland, and we are looking east. As we look out the window, I'm just showing you a nice little shot here. Off to the east, we are blocked. Mount Hood is blocked from this location, but it's over there. And just kind of panning around to the south here. It's a nice little spot. Corner office, matter of fact. And that's 6th Avenue. A little bit up there is Broadway, that's Southwest Jefferson. And that's some downtown Portland action. A day in the life at work. Go down and show you some of the TriMet system as people use the MAX trains and the buses to get to and from work downtown here in Portland. And here we are back in downtown Portland, actually at Southwest 6th and Madison. And that is a TriMet MAX train right there. One wonderful thing about the whole Portland metro area is the mass transit system is really excellent. In fact, there's a bus and another bus. The MAX train's nice that if you have to hit the airport, you can most likely just jump on a MAX anywhere, or drive yourself to a park and ride, and then catch the MAX, and it'll take you right to the PDX or the Portland Airport. You're going to take a short walk around just a little bit of downtown Portland. Obviously, there's a lot of people working in the suburbs. Downtown has cleared out some because of COVID. I think the downtown core itself has probably gotten a little bit of a bad rap with all the George Floyd riots. Those are long gone. But we still have some empty office buildings with people moving to the suburbs, like the Standard building right there, that is not nearly as full of daily workers. But it's gorgeous. I think downtown Portland is. Down near Pioneer Square, which is the direction I'm headed, north right now. It's just a nice gathering place for Portlanders. All right, everybody has to get gas, right? You've heard about the gas situation in Portland. Full serve if you want it. Same price. Switching the camera around now to chat for just a sec as I stop and get gas here at the Freddy's. Again, full serve is something that used to be a deal in Oregon. You got full serve gas whether you wanted it or not, and they changed the rules and allowed stations to move to kind of a 50-50 thing. So it's the same price, full serve versus serve yourself when it comes to gas stations. I'm at the Freddy's here, happen to be the Beaverton location. If you're interested in finding a house, this is what we do here at the Sadle Real Estate Team. We've got some numbers down there for you. I'd love to take your phone calls and your emails and texts because we know the area extremely well and all the houses all around Portland, not just the west side where I live. Happen to be on the west side of Portland, my location. I work downtown as well as in Beaverton. I handle home buyers and sellers in Portland and Southwest Washington. I'm also a Washington agent. So yeah, stop into pit stop and get some gas. One of the things we all do each and every day on a regular day. And here we are at Washington Park in Portland, Oregon. Such a beautiful place. There's all kinds of gorgeous trees and trails around the Rose City. Yeah, that's one of our little nicknames. Showing you that sign right there, which is Parking Kitty. Yeah, it's actually quite a cool system that allows you to pay to park from your phone and an app, and it's not terribly expensive. So when you do have to stop and pay, at least there's a pretty good system here in Portland. It's called Parking Kitty. Thought I'd show that to you. Now, this is where the Oregon Zoo is located. Something you might do on any random day. just down there, there's a parking lot, and it's a pretty good zoo. Forest Park, a very, very, very famous, very large park, right in the heart of Portland, is essentially that direction, as the crow flies, as they say. I have stopped just a little bit short here. In fact, there's a sign right there, Hoyt Arboretum, Rose Garden. Rose Garden's famous for flowers, something you might stop and do. So this is Washington Park. And one thing you might do on any random day, in fact, any day, doesn't have to be a weekend, is hit any of the many trails. And this is not necessarily just Portland, but also the Portland metro area is loaded with really cool just trails and places to stop and park and enjoy things like that. Hello. I mentioned that earlier, that the trees are the kind of thing you almost take it for granted, and then you go out of town and then you come back and you realize how absolutely gorgeous Portland, Oregon is, for this big reason right here. It's just so worth it to be around the greenery all the time. So just a quick stop at the old park. What are things you might do on any given day around Portland? Okay, like everyone else, my day ends at home. So here I am at my homestead, just parked and got out, and want to say thanks for being with us here on this video with Sadle and the Sadle Home Selling Team. If you think you're interested in finding a place around the Portland metro area, we've got you covered. Numbers are right there. All kinds of wonderful things to do, whether you're going to work, going to school, coming home, going to the grocery store. Lots of places to eat if you're eating out around the Portland metro area. Definitely a foodie town. I have a little bit of traffic in front of my house, not too bad. There goes one car. I can deal with that. So I live in Beaverton here, and if you want to find a house around the Portland metro, you know how to find us, and enjoy a day in the life here for Portlanders. Now stick around, because we certainly have more videos for you to check out.